Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to B.T.P Reads, aka It's the Bree Show. And in today's video, this will be a Aries new moon reading slash collective message. Okay, so just to go ahead and get started and get into it. So we know that the new moon pretty much represents new things. Okay, it's a new time to pretty much plant new seeds, okay, or to begin new things, right? Or just put your energy, put your focus, okay? But especially with Aries, put your action, right, and your vision into something new, okay? But with Aries here, this is a time to act on new things. This may be a time where you start to, something here in regards to like having new passions, okay? Or going after, your passions in a new way. This can also be, because Aries also represents the first house. Aries is the individual, okay, the house of self, okay, and your identity, right? So, during this upcoming new moon in Aries, this is pretty much what the new moon, okay, and this transit is showing us and calling out, right, in regards to us as the collective. Okay, it's a new time, or it's a new beginning. It's a new point in regards to direction. All right, and in regards to our passions, our identity, or what we identify as. Okay, but this is also a very individualistic sign, right? It's about self, okay? It's not so much about, like, it's opposite Libra dealing with another, right? Or partnership. Aries is more selfish, right? Aries is independent, okay? It's also an independent thinker, independent thinking, okay? So this new moon has to deal with you personally, yourself, your self-interest, your self-identity, okay, your head, your brain, your face, okay, or the face of something may also be significant for you guys during this Aries new moon, or this could be something you are changing or you are doing different, okay, in regards to this, okay, or this may just be a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things, or literally maybe a new way of, like presenting yourself, okay, or presenting something, or like I said, something in regards to the face of something, okay, or some of you guys, you may be the face of something, especially if you do have significant like Aries placements, okay, in your chart. But like cardinal signs in general, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, okay, this is a significant time for you during this new moon in Cancer, during this new moon in Aries, okay, because yeah, especially like Cancer as well, since I said it again, because the moon does rule Cancer, okay? But, these signs are all cardinal signs, right? As well as Aries, okay? Aries will be opposing Libra, but it will be making a square to Cancer and Capricorn, okay? Which squares can pretty much, bring in like, it could be some struggle, it could be some conflict, it could be misunderstandings, okay, it could be some tension, frustrations, it could bring obstacles, okay, because although they are the same, I think, modality they call it, but it's a different element, right? Like water, cardinal water, and cardinal earth, right? Water and earth is completely different element, right, than fire, right? And then Libra, it's opposite sign to Aries, is being opposed, okay? So if you have a significant Libra placements, right, this new moon will be opposing you, right? So maybe like where you are usually comfortable expressing in regards to your identity, or like your relationships and things like that, or how you connect to people, or to others, okay, this could be opposing you, okay? But just in general, this is a time to, really step into your self identity, okay? Being an individual, right? It doesn't have too much, especially with this Aries sun, right? Aries likes to, be its individual. Aries is like that lone wolf, right? It has, like I said, it's like the independent thinker. It's not too much worried about being in a pack. More so like Libra and Cancer, right? And it's not so much worried about controlling others like Capricorn, okay? Although it can, but because Capricorn is exalted in Mars, right? And Aries is ruled by Mars, right? But Aries more so is in regards to controlling of self, okay? And anything that may have to deal with self, then that is what Aries pretty much is concerns itself of, right? Whereas Capricorn may want to take over the whole business. Okay, just like figuratively speaking, right? But actual factual. All right, but yes, also too, Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the planet of war, but it also deals with aggression, sex, okay, motives, hidden motives, right? That's more so the Scorpio side of Mars. Okay, Aries is more so you know, in your face motives. Okay, Aries is the masculine side of Mars. So this is where we express our desires, we express our true motivations. Okay, Mars is also the planet of passion, okay, and intimacy. All right, so this can all be significant, okay, or this is what we are needing to take action on, okay, in regards to like planting new seeds, going a new direction, or having a new vision around this. Our passion, okay, our sex, intimacy. Intimacy is beyond just physical sex, and sex is beyond just, you know, what we know sex to be, right? Sex is just, you know, two opposite energies coming together in order to blend and create a new energy, right? So this can also be a time where you are blending your energies, okay, or maybe your passions and sharing your own individual ality or your own individual passions with others, okay, or another, right? That Libra energy, okay, as well as there'll be like I think like Venus or something, or either Mercury is going into Pisces as well, where they both are this week or something. But yeah, okay, and Pisces likes to blend. Okay, Pisces deals with the community, the collective, everybody. All right, so this may also be a time where, you know, you start to get more passionate, okay, or reignite that passion again, because this is still a retrograde, right? In regards to like maybe serving or service to others, okay, or maybe where you like to, you know, like do some type of service, acts of service in the world, okay. But this can also be a time of surrendering, okay, and letting go of old ways or old ways of thinking, acting, old passions, okay, or maybe even old ways of like how something once looked, or maybe how you once looked, okay, and changing this, reinventing something, or reinventing self, okay, or again, what you may personally self-identify with, okay, or what you are personally interested in, passionate about, or invested into, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a few messages for the collective for this Aries new moon, and go ahead and wrap it up. All right. So let's see. Aries new moon, collective message. What is this Aries new moon coming up? Collective message. Aries new moon, message for the collective. Let's see. Aries also is the one, right? It's like I said, that independence. Okay, Aries is also like that newborn energy, like a newborn child. Okay, Aries is the beginning, the start of spring, but also it is the beginning of the true new year, right? Okay, it's not really in Capricorn season, right? In January, it's in April. Okay, so that's also significant. Okay, this is a time where life, right? Just think of springtime, right? Life starts to grow, things start to grow back. Okay, you know, the animals start to come back outside, the plants start to grow back. Okay, this is a time where people start to plant their seeds and stuff like that. Okay, or gardening and things like that. So what's happening external is happening internal first, right? So let's see the message for the collective for this Aries new moon. So this is also a time where, you know, we as the collective are starting to come outside of ourselves, are starting to come outside. This literally, like, you know, you may start hearing people saying more like, oh, I'm outside, okay? But this is also coming outside of yourself, or coming outside of like maybe some type of hibernation or isolation, right? Which deals with like that winter season, okay? Like Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. All right, this is the time where things start to warm up. Okay, so we don't have to be inside as much anymore. We can come outside because it's not freezing cold, or everything's not dead, right? Which with the winter teaches us how to go within ourselves, okay? Deal with isolation and things like that. So Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Yeah. So this could be like Capricorn energy, okay? Virgo could be significant as well, okay? Queen of Wands is at the bottom, all right? So I'm getting like tending to your needs, okay? Aries also is very instinctual, okay? That Mars energy, okay? Scorpio energy. Aries deals with the instincts. Aries deals with survival, and that's what I'm getting, especially with this Nine of Wands here. Okay, so this can be what we are, you know, needing to take action towards, or moving towards, building towards, make sense out of. Okay, like survival, or like our instincts, or like I said, something about tending to your needs. All right. This can also be around like the material world, material aspects, money, work, or health. Okay. This can be like what we are starting to like work on, or needing to work on, take action towards, build towards. All right. You know, not giving up, persevering in regards to these things, or in regards to those areas. All right. Let's see. New Moon in Aries, collective message. New Moon in Aries, collective message. This is also a good time to take care of yourself, take care of your personal needs, or I'm getting like your personal matters, okay, collective. So, Wizard and Balance. Balance is the message here. Yeah, and the Wizard, I mean, this makes me think of like the Magician card, which ultimately deals with like Aries, Gemini energy, Virgo too, sometimes. Okay, or like the Ace of Wands. So like that new spark, that's what I'm saying, like that new spark, a new passion, a new vision. Okay, this could even be time for new excitement. And this is what we're needing to make sense out of, build towards, work towards. Okay, persevere in regards to that, in regards to this. Okay, some of you guys could be like working your magic or something like that during this new moon in Aries. All right, ego death is at the bottom, which kind of makes me think of the Tower. Yeah, that's like that Mars, that passion, that sudden, I said sudden shock. All right. The Tower card is not always bad. It's not always negative, right? Sometimes it's just unexpected. I'm getting like unexpected twist or unexpected breakthroughs. Okay. So this can also be where we are needing to let go spiritually, emotionally. Okay. Aries is fire. Fire deals with the spirit. Fire deals with creativity, vision, passion, movement, action. So this is what I'm getting is taking place, but it's also like connected to the physical material world. Okay. Our material things, our work, health. Okay. Or again, like your responsibilities or your needs, right? Aries knows what it needs, or this is what you're needing to find out, and rely on yourself, rely on your own intuition, collective, in regards to like what you need, whether this is spiritually, whether this is mentally, whether this is physically, okay? And relying on that intuition, right? Or creating some type of vision around this, or like what you need, or again, maybe this is like a way of serving others or serving the world. Okay, maybe some of you guys are creating something that maybe others need, some type of services or something. Or you could be tending more to others' needs or something like that. But first you have to you know, serve your, you know, make sure you have what you need first in order to kind of like provide or supply others, right? That Libra. But this is also what Aries can learn from like its other cardinal signs, okay? And building that structure first, Capricorn, before it can like care for others, serve others, okay? Libra, Cancer. So let's see, Aries new moon, collective message. Aries new moon, collective message. Yeah, some of you guys could be manifesting like balance here as well. Or like just manifesting something new in regards to like your personal life, your personal matters. Okay. It's also important to like take your time, although Aries is, you know, Aries can be impulsive. Aries can be impatient, okay? Very fast, quick-witted, all right? That's where Aries can kind of learn how to slow down, take his time from excuse me, not Libra, Sagittarius. Okay, so abundance is the moon message for this Aries new moon. Okay, number 11, okay, or 2 could be significant, right? Number 2, that's what I'm saying. Something here, 2 also deals with balance, partnerships, harmony, but this can also deal with like material, like the material realm. This is also when like our something here in regards to like your thoughts or some type of idea and emotion is coming together, okay? Or the masculine and the feminine energy comes together, okay? Or it needs to. Yeah, getting like harvest, okay? This can also deal with like attraction or something like that. Okay, so this is the message. This is the advice here. Okay, this is what we're needing to focus on, or this is what will be taking place during this new moon in Aries. Okay, some of you guys could be very abundant or stepping into, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, you could be stepping into or working hard towards your abundance or your abundant season. Is what I'm getting. Okay, Aries is very determined, keeping your eyes on the prize. Okay, so cow, number 5. Okay, this is also a very nurturing, that's what I'm saying, something here about nurturing, caregiving. Okay, this could even be service or some type of services or serving, whether this is spiritual, like service. Some of you guys, maybe this is what you're getting or receiving. Okay, maybe some type of spiritual service, serving, or like healing or something like that. Some of you guys may be dealing with, I keep thinking of like the Hierophant. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, have Taurus in your chart. You could be dealing with like teachers, mentors, something like that. Or this could be like just spiritual guidance, divine guidance. Okay, or like needing to blend the spiritual world and the material world together. I'm getting like that 2 energy. That's what I'm saying, a balance or a blend. Something here with like masculine and feminine energies coming together, which can also represent like that Pisces, Aries energy coming in. So let's see, one more message for this Aries new moon for the collective. Aries new moon, collective message. Let's see. So we have transitioning, yep. And here goes Cancer, right? A cardinal sign, number 11 again. Yeah, so 11 and 2 is definitely significant during this new moon in Aries, okay? 11 also is like a power number, okay? It powers up anything pretty much that you put it to, okay? But transitioning, okay, this can also be like some type of emotional, spiritual transition as well as taking place during this new moon with this Cancer energy here, okay? Like I said, something about gardening, okay, or planting your seeds. Some of you guys may literally be into gardening or something like that, or planting, okay? But I don't know, cauliflower may actually be significant for some of you guys, or symbolic here, okay? But yeah, this can definitely be, like I said, transitioning from one phase to another, or literally like this could be some type of transition of your body, yourself, your mindset, mentality, excuse me, or like transitioning in regards to like what you were once passionate about and what you are now being guided to be passionate about or take action towards, okay? Especially with Cancer here. Cancer is also still in Mars, the planet, right, that rules Aries. So this deals with passion, aggression, okay? taking action. All right, this can also be around family, home, domestic situations. Okay, the emotions, feelings, love, things like that. Okay, emotional security.